I am Diksha Mishra and today we are going to solve a few questions on array. So before we start solving the questions, we need to know what is an array. So an array is a type of data structure that has a fixed collection of elements of same data type stored which are stored in a continuous memory location, and they are a scalar data type, which means that it stores single values such as the integer, float, boolean value, characters, strings, etc. Now moving on to the question part, we are going to solve is write a program that takes 5 integer inputs from the user in an array and find the average of the input. So this is the code for the given question. That is, we need to take the input from the user, 5 inputs from the user, and then we need to calculate the average of those numbers. So at first, the user is asked to enter the number of elements and that has to be stored in the array. That means the size of the array, and that value is stored in the variable n. Then if the value entered by the user is less than 1 or greater than 100, then the user is asked to enter the value again, which is done using the while loop. Then we iterate the for loop from I equals to 0 to I less than n. In each iteration of the loop, the user is asked to enter the numbers of the array to calculate the average. For calculating the average, these numbers are stored in the array num. Now, those numbers which are stored in this array are used for calculating the sum. Now, after all the iteration are completed and after we come out of the loop, the average is calculated and is printed on the screen. Let us check out the output. Oh, so here we get the average for these 5 numbers. On to the next question, we are having write a program that takes 8 integer input from the user in an array and finds the number of even and odd data values stored in the array. Okay, so here is the code for the calculation of even and the odd numbers stored in an array. So at first, we define the size of the array, that is 100. So the size of our array cannot be more than 100. Okay, so then we ask the user to enter the size of the array, which is stored in the variable size. Then the elements inside the array, then the user is asked to enter the elements inside the array, after which we initialize the value of the variable even and odd to 0. Then we iterate through each array element and run the loop from 0 to size minus 1. Inside the loop, if inside the loop, if the number that is entered by the user satisfies this condition, then the value of the even variable will be incremented by 1, or else the value of the odd variable will be incremented by 1. Now for the output, so this is the code, is the same code. So now we need to calculate the output. So here is the output for the given code. To the third question, that is, write a program that takes an integer array input and prints the minimum number in the array. Alright, so we need to take the integer and we need to take the input from the user, and the code will print the minimum number that is present in the array. Okay, so okay, so this is the code for printing the minimum number in the array. Okay, so wait a minute, let me decrease the size of the array a bit. Okay, so at first the size of the array is being asked, so the user is going to enter the size of the array and the value is going to be stored in the variable n. Then the elements of the array need to be stored from I equals to using then the element of the array is entered using the scanf and store the entered array element into the array using this loop. Then we initialize the value of variable mean to that of the value at the position 0 in the array. Then the values are compared, and after comparing the value, the minimum value that we get is printed using this line. Oh. I'm too romantic. So the minimum of the array is 12. Move to the next question, that is the fifth question. Input 10 data value in an integer, input a search key and find the search key in the array Also print the location of the search key in case it appears more than once in an array. So we need to take 10 values, integer values as input, and then we need to search for a number. Okay, so moving on to the code. Following question, that is to search a value, to search a number in an array. Okay, so at first the input size of the array is taken and is stored in the variable size. Then the elements of the array is taken as the input from the user and is stored in the array arg. Then the number that we want to search is taken as input from the user, and then a flag variable is defined as found equals to 1, and that variable is initialized. No, not again. So the code is correct, but due to some technical problem, the code is not showing. So we are just going to rewrite the code. So we define the maximum size of our array as 100. Then we take different variables like size I to search found. Then we are going to take the size of the array as input from the user, and that value is going to be stored in the variable size. then the elements of the array are taken as input using a for loop, and those elements are going to be stored in the array, in this array. Then the user gives the input of the number that he want to search. Then a flag variable is taken as found, which has been initialized with 0. That means the initial one has assumed that the search element does not exist in the array. So it means that the search element does not exist in the array. Okay, so for So this is the final code for the question where we need to find a given number from the array. So at first at first the size of the array is taken as input from the user and is stored in the variable size. Then the elements of the array is taken as input from the user and is stored in the array are. Then a flag variable, then the number to be searched is taken as input from the user and is stored in toSearch variable. Then a flag variable is defined as found and is initialized to 0, which means that initially one have assumed that the search element does not exist in the array. So 0 means true. And okay, so now moving on. Now we run a loop from 0 to size. After that, inside the loop we check that if the current array element is equal to the search number or not. So if the number is there, like if the number is not found, then the value of the flag variable found is going to be 1 and it is going to terminate the loop. Since the element is not found, so we cannot continue any further. But if the loop, but outside the loop of if found equals to 1, then the element is found, otherwise not. So this is the output for that code. That enter the size of the array. We have entered 3 as the size of the array. Then we have entered 3 number, and then we have entered the number that we want to search. 9 is found at position 3. This is the output. Thank you.